home, met with the advisors. We have a plan. I did also send a new cook to Griffin Wingkeep because apparently we didn't have that great of a cook there and it was causing just unrest. I don't blame them. They needed something nice like a new cook. It's hot and there's a lot of sand. And I, for one, think that they deserve at least a nice meal, if not, you know, less sand. So there's that. Happy that's handled. So I think I'm going to run around, say hi to some people, and then according to the war room, I still have a little bit of time, not much, before the ball for the Empress. Apparently, I can still go out and get a few things done, but, and I quote, I should prepare to move on this soon. They didn't give me a specified time period. I guess that's just how, you know, the Orlesians work. That's fine. I guess we're at the Queen's whim, if you will. So I'm gonna probably pack it up soon and go to, where are we going? Oh, the Empress Leon to, work on that whole, like, Samson thing for Cullen, and we'll see where that goes. That should be fun. But first, Josephine, we haven't talked in a minute. How you doing?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
That's not, though. That's normal. I fully feel like that's normal, especially if, you know, if you believe. It's not... I understand that, but it's magic. It's not holy in any stretch of the imagination.
The anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
I mean, it feels strange, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel good. Some days I don't notice it's there, but if I'm closing a rift or something like that, or I've used too much magic, I definitely feel it. It's weird. It feels strange.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
That's it. That's accurate. Thank you for talking, Josephine. I'll be back soon. I'll probably pop in and say hi again before I go, just to make sure you don't need anything. All right, what else we got going on? I still need to deal with that. Do I just do I rip this off like a band-aid? Probably. We have probably a few people I need to chat with, huh? All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sit on that. And I'm going to, I'm gonna judge someone, person, people. I could just walk out that door right now and pretend I never had that thought. But that's an awful idea. All right, Riley. You're gonna rip this off like a band-aid. You're gonna sit on that chair. You're gonna judge whoever they bring before you, as distasteful as that is, and then you're going to, I don't know, pretend it never happened. Yes, that's it. Exactly. Okay. Hello, soldiers. You guys are guarding the chair awfully well. Very, very nice to see you. Yes, I'm going to sit on this chair and hope that that signifies to somebody to bring me someone. Or do you two have to go get somebody? I can come back if you're no, you're not busy. Okay. Here we go.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
I'm sorry, what? You attacked the building with a goat? Is there a reason that you attacked us with a goat? Should I expect more goat attacks? Is this some kind of new secret Avar weapon? You're just going to throw us all off by attacking everyone by flinging goats? Or what on earth?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son. And I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you.
No foul. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Okay, you are something, sir. I don't know. Just red-headed mother, that you have awful superstitions. But here's the thing. I can't have this happen again. I can't even pretend to understand why goat's blood against my building was the retaliation and all this other stuff, but I can't have this happen again. I also can't stumble across your Avar again and have you guys attack my Inquisition soldiers because I've got a lot of things to do right now, and dealing with you is not one of them. So here's what we're gonna do. You wanted to go kill Tevinter. I've got an enemy called the Venatori, and they're driving me bonkers. So I'm going to exile you and also give you a boatload of weapons and send you on over to Tevinter to go specifically target the Venatori. If you could wipe them out for me, that would be great. It would save me some time later on. But I feel like this is a mutually beneficial relationship.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
Okay, I was wondering if this would ever happen, and honestly, I don't even know what to do with you, because on one hand, what you did was abhorrent, but on the other hand, you made a decision that nobody should ever have to be put in the position to make, because times were crazy, and I understand, in part, leader to leader, why you made the decisions that you made. I understand why you couldn't have the spread of the Blight. Nobody was ever going to leave a sick loved one behind or anything like that. Nobody was ever going to listen to reason in that they had to leave them. They had to walk away from that, or else the Blight was just going to spread and devour the entire village. And I cannot imagine being put in your shoes. But on the same hand, the way you did it and what happened, I don't know how anybody moves past that. But, I mean, oh, man.
He's pleading guilty while claiming he's not. Which is it?
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
No, I get that. I do. You made a terrible decision that had to be made in one way or another. I definitely don't agree with the way you necessarily went about making that decision. But I can't imagine the guilt you're living with right now. And you have been living with. So I don't think killing you or locking you up or anything like that, because I don't think there's any punishment greater than whatever you're putting yourself through every day for doing it. Because if you felt no guilt, you would have told everybody what you had done. If you felt no guilt, you would have taken pleasure in it in one way or another. And if you didn't feel any guilt, you would have stayed. And you would have defended your actions instead of walking away, because the guilt is that insurmountable for you. So the best I can do for you is exile and hope that you can come to terms with everything. And I hope the survivors can come to terms with it.
You lied for 10 years about your crime, then fled after confessing your guilt. For avoiding justice, you are exiled from Ferelden. I doubt the Crown will disagree.
I knew your coming meant the end, one way or another.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid.
How sweet of
The
them.
formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
And we can't forget that, can we?
Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
Wow. How are we, Alexius? It's been a while. Oh, if I had known I get to judge you today, I probably would have just rolled this along a lot quicker. I probably should have remembered that, but there was the whole Haven, Skyhold, Venatori to deal with. Did I mention I've been dealing with the Venatori non-stop since we met? Because I haven't forgiven you for that. These are some very, very, very grave charges against you, though. Which, I don't know, do you have any words you'd like to say in your own defense?
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Nope, not at all, actually.
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come.
Uh-huh.
Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
You're like just begging for the kind of judgment that ends up in your death. Because here's the thing. If I kill you, you become a martyr. You become a big old cause for the Venatori. You just get put up on a pedestal and shown as just this shining star and all this other stuff. And you know what? I don't like that at all. No, I don't want you to become any kind of martyr. I'm not going to make you tranquil. I'm not. The thought did pass my mind for like 30 seconds, but honestly, that's not a punishment. Because you won't be able to feel anything. So making you tranquil is a favor to you because you won't be able to feel what you've done, the fact that you didn't accomplish it, and the fact that Felix and your wife are gone. You won't be able to feel any of that. No, I don't like that option either. And, I like the idea of you just sticking around where I can see you, so you don't get any chance of an uprising or anything like that. And honestly, I think the most fitting punishment for somebody like you would be to serve the mages you tried to enslave. How about that? Maybe you should help out Redcliffe's mages and Fiona with whatever she needs magically, all things magic. I think that that's a brilliant idea. I tell you what, I hope you have fun.
You swore to the mages you'd help them. I will have you uphold that promise. Fiona will take charge of you. Any knowledge, favor, or coin you own will go towards the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kinder.
I know. Oh, I know. Okay, I think I did it. I think I judged everybody they had available to be judged. Okay, excellent, good. I can't do any more of that today or else I'm gonna go insane. But I think we handled everything as appropriately as possible, and if not, I'm sure somebody will,
Inquisitor.
Yes! Is there something that you needed? If not, I'm sure somebody will tell me something. Varric, what's up? Let me see. Solus, is there anything you wanted to chat about?
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor.
Whoa.
To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Whoa. Can we, you're going at like 100 miles an hour right now, so let's bring it down. Let's be a little calm. I just judged a whole bunch of people and it wasn't pleasant. I'm a little angsty right now. Let's bring this back. Listen, it's not a good idea, but I get why they're doing it. There was don't forget the demons, though. The demons were the best part of the plan. But I agree, it wasn't a good idea to necessarily go out and seek out the old gods deliberately. as far as the way that they were doing it. I actually don't think the plan itself is a bad one. I think the demon usage and the blood magic, the ritualistic killing, all that stuff, that clearly is an awful plan. But at the core of the plan itself, it's not a bad idea. Imagine a world where we never have to worry about the blight again. Can you imagine that? Somebody would never, ever have to lose a loved one to the blight because we could have handled the old gods and it would be over. Can you imagine that? The peace that would be there for some people, the peace of mind for the people that survived the blight 10 years ago. Oh man, Solus, I don't know. I get why they were thinking what they were thinking, but you forgot the demons. How could you forget the demon part of the plan? I'm very, very, very confused how you forgot my favorite part.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
Uh-huh.
A tool that gives Corypheus an army.
That's not the point. Even if they could succeed, the entire idea is wrong.
Why?
The blight is not something one smugly outsmarts.
How do you know?
Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
How do you know that, though? How do you know that the blight is an idea that one can't outsmart? What makes you the authority on the blight, Solus? Last I heard, you were never a warden. You didn't... You dream. You're a dream walker, right, in the Fade? But what makes you that person? What makes you the authority on that? I'm really confused by that. Maybe one day you'll try to explain it to us. No, probably not. Is there anything Dorian wants to talk about? Dorian!
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages.
I do.
There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
Maybe, and if not, you know, it's not a bad thing to give the mages a leg up and some help, especially once this is all over. They're going to need something going forward, and hopefully whatever Alexius can provide can help, you know, channel that, or fund it at least, because, I mean, I heard he wasn't poor. But I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to Liliana. Thank you for chatting.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
I do. Have fun. Oh, isn't Vivian on the... I haven't talked to Vivian in a very long time. Ugh. All right. Remember Riley. Happy face. Madame Vivienne.
Vivian.
My dear Inquisitor, whatever can I do for you?
I mean, I just wanted to say hi. And now you have movers. So I'm a little confused. Are you moving out? Should I help you pack? Like, are you leaving us? Like, I can... Honestly, I am a very speedy packer after leaving the circle as quickly as I did. Can I pack that stuff up for you and help them, or what?
Where did I find movers changing all my furniture?
I'm sure I don't know, darling. Perhaps your old furniture was full of lice and fleas.
Uh-huh. Okay. I see. This is you doing a power play thing. This is a weird power play. I don't care about furniture, Vivian. I don't care what you do with your space or some of the other spaces, especially because a lot of that space is where those nobles stay. So go ahead, do whatever you want. Rearrange the furniture. I honestly don't care what you do. Like, this doesn't bother me. As long as you don't touch my bedroom or Cullen's office or anybody else's personal space, you know, like wherever Cassandra hangs out, or Bull, or Varric's corner, stuff like that, or Sarah's room. I don't care what you do.
If this amuses you, go right ahead. I'll fix it all later.
Oh yes, fixing things is certainly your strong suit, isn't it, dear?
Excuse me?
Setting malcontents loose among the population with no safeguards to stop them should they turn into abominations. Very wise. I rearranged some furniture. Lives are not thrown into jeopardy by this. Perhaps a little perspective is wanted here.
What? Perspective? What are you even talking about? I wasn't angry. All I said was do whatever you want. I don't really care. Don't touch other people's spaces. I'm not angry. I don't feel any particular way towards you rearranging either your area or an area that belongs to one of those cranky-ass nobles that I can't stand. So what What is going on? Why do you think I need a little perspective? I think you need a little bit of perspective right now. Because if this is what you think is going to tick me off, if this is what you think is going to be the thing that makes me lose my cool, you really, really need to reevaluate what you think you know about me, because clearly I'm the one that knows more about you than you know about me at this point.
You can't make me angry with a few words and a silly prank.
I merely wanted to see what you'd do. You are the current leader of the Inquisition. It's good to know your limits.
My limits? What limits?
And now I do. Be a dear and run along now, Inquisitor. I have so much to attend to.
You have so much to attend to. Ah, yes, Vivian. Have fun with your nobles. I hope they don't step on your carpet the wrong way. Oh, maybe they'll track some mud in. Oh no! What are we to do? They put mud on the carpet. Woe is us! Oh, I have research for you. Like, just what my limits are? Wanted to see how I'd react to what? Rearranging furniture that I don't even care about? Oh, that's all right. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Liliana, what's up?
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies.
Good.
Our agents will monitor the situation.
That works for me.
If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
I mean, always looking to get... I'm not afraid, though, Liliana. I'm really not afraid.
People can hate me if they wish.
That gets us nowhere. The Inquisition is young. We need to build our support. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Thank you. I mean, I am one, so it would make sense that I'd stand up for them, right? But I just wanted to quickly stop in and say hi. I'll talk to you later.
I'll leave you to your work.
All right. I love this area. It's always just, besides like, you know, the birds, it's quiet, and I like that. Maybe I should come up here more often. You know what I was thinking, though? If I really need a spot to talk and, like, just walk around. What is that noise again? I feel like it's following me. I mean, I would never want to talk, like, outside Liliana's balcony, because that would be weird. Or not balcony, but the balcony outside of Liliana's base, because who knows what she could hear or has spies hearing. But I have an entire bedroom upstairs, apparently, and I just don't... I've never even thought of going to chat with myself up there like I used to do. I really do miss the Haven, though, and that little area in the back. I miss it so much. I do. It's just... It was such a nice area to go and clear my head and pick some elf root and just breathe in some fresh air and not be stuck to a building. Hopefully, I can get something like that back down the road when I build my beautiful house in the Emerald Graves one day. That's literally the one thing that keeps me going. Cullen! I need to talk to Cullen. I have not seen Cullen in a very, very long time. Cullen, I'm home. Where are you? Cullen? Oh, there you are. Cullen! Did you miss me?
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens.
I guess not.
Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
I know. Cullen, there's something that's been not weighing on me, but something I've been curious about since all this started. What would happen if I was possessed?
If I was possessed by a demon, would you...
Please don't ask me this.
I think I know the answer.
I don't think you do. It's not that simple, and I would rather not think of it.
No, I get it. I do. But, I don't know. It's just something in the back of your head, you know? Like, I don't think it'll ever happen, but there's always that slim possibility. There's always something that, I don't know, it's a reality we'll have to live with. Which makes our relationship even more interesting, right? Do you have time to talk quickly?
Do you have some time?
For you, always.
I wanted to know, does the gossip bother you? Like, people are gonna be gossiping. Are you okay? Like, it's weird, right? I'm used to people talking about me at this point. I'm the mage and the Herald of Andraste, which I'm not, by the way. But, like, people are gonna gossip now about us, and are you okay with that?
The Commander of the Inquisition and the Herald of Andraste. That will have people talking.
You wouldn't believe how quickly gossip spreads through the barracks.
Oh?
Does it bother you?
I would rather our private affairs remain that way. But if there were nothing here for people to talk about, I would regret it more.
I get that. Colin, I'll see you in a bit after dinner, right? We'll hang out?
Perhaps we can talk later.
I would hope so.